Good morning, everyone. Well, at least it's morning for me. I just want to do a quick mic check to make sure everything's good to go before we get into things. So, if at least one of you let me know you can hear me, that'd be great. Thank you. All right, welcome everyone. Good to see you all down there in the chat. Welcome Ruben's Farming Life, Green Yellow Ducky. WD Bullseye has been here since I opened the stream up, which was a long time ago. David Lambo's in there. Quiet Hitman, Jason, thank you guys for being here. Nick Jones, Outdoorsman, ASIM. So many people in there, and I probably missed a few of you, but it's good to see you in here. So what I'm doing right now, just so you guys know, is I am thinking we're going to take this contract on Field 80 and we're going to do it with our equipment. So I want to knock out some of these sewing. I want to knock out all 3 of these sewing contracts, actually. So these 2 I think we should be able to do with our own equipment, and this one will probably want to borrow the equipment. So I think that's going to be the plan. So this is Field 80. I'm going to go ahead and accept that. And I think this is the best way to get down to Field 80 is just down this way. James, good to see you down there. Oh, Havoc, yep, sorry. Totally missed you in there. Havoc, good to see you. I already talked to you in the chat earlier, but Maycroft, good to see you as well. And Patrick Jones, welcome everyone. 33 people watching right now, fantastic. So, yeah, I decided, let me know what you guys think about this stream time. We're trying something out new this week to try to do some earlier streams to see how it goes. I'll be streaming on Gamer Cop at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is about 4 hours after this stream started. So I'll be doing that as well later on. Darren Duel, good to see you down there. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think we need to earn some extra money this episode. Maybe we can do a little bit of chopping down a couple of trees if we have to. But there's a couple of trees around some fields I want to clear out. But ideally, I want to get going with some of this stuff. And Wayne, I did not work last. Oh, geez. Well, there's Crash 1 for us. Oh, boy. Yeah, I know you're honking at me. Sorry I destroyed your car. Anyhow, Wayne, I did not work last night. I'm on day shift right now, so I slept last night. I did get up around 5:30 this morning to start working on the mod review, which is currently uploading. So hopefully it doesn't seem to be interfering with the stream at all. I have pretty good internet now, so yeah. Oh, ASIM, it's 5 p.m. for you there? Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's 8 a.m. for me here, so it's definitely early morning. James, good to see you down there. Oop, missed that car there. That was cool. Oh, no. Woo! Oh, well, I don't know what we hit there. Oh, we're on the edge of the map. I just kept driving and driving. I hit the edge of the map. That's not where we want to go. We're going to what, 80? I meant to take a turn right here to go up to 80, so we'll go there. Oh, nice. Havoc, you're on Flint Hills knocking down some cord. I've been watching the Farm Sim guy play on Flint Hills. That's pretty awesome. So, yeah. Scott, that's probably not a record, but we've already, maybe this many crashes only this many minutes in, because I think I've crashed already 4 times, but anyhow. Maycroft, 11 a.m. there. You're probably on, what, the East Coast? No, you're probably Central Time. Central Time for James and Maycroft, looks like, based on what you're saying. I could be wrong on that, but I'm trying to say, because I believe on the East Coast, and in the U.S. at least, it would be, what, I mean, noon-ish right now when I'm starting, but yeah, anyhow. All right, here we are. So we're gonna get this guy going on some course play here, course generation. Click on 80 there. 3.6 meters headline. Sure, we'll go around probably 4 times is probably good. Back and forth is all fine. Actually, I think going around I honestly think it's better. So we're just gonna try this. Try to make it as many loops as possible. Generate the course. Yep, you're just gonna go all the way around basically. So we'll get that going. Havoc Play's got to clear out some corn to make space for the 200-ton bin. Nice. I can take about 4 to 5 full loads in the smaller auger, and I got hooked up to my 9RX. Oh, James, you're up in Canada, so yeah, I guess you'd be more. I apologize. Wasn't trying to offend anyone, but oh, it's 11 a.m. on the East Coast. Okay, so James, you're probably on the eastern portion of Canada. Then I'm gonna guess based on that. Okay, that's good to go. Yeah, and the one thing we need to do is go in here, which thank you guys for letting me know you can do this. We need to, I can find it here. Use fertilizers deactivated. Okay. Get that out of the way for a second. Let's get going to where we can get going on here. Central's 10, okay. I'm a little off on my times, but it's all working out now. All right, here we go. Drive course. He should start working on that. We should start getting some of it done here. I'm worried I'm gonna have to refill them before the contract's done. Maybe not, but I'm betting we're probably, well, I don't know. How far are we going already? We're doing probably pretty good. Yeah, 0%. So what are we at? Got to be getting close to 1. Yeah, I'm definitely have to refill them. But anyhow, I don't think it's counting some of this outer part of the field as part of it as well, but anyhow, we'll see. Jack, good to see you down there. Yes, James, thank you. Like and subscribe, everyone, if you haven't already. Hopefully my subscribe message will pop up correctly, so if you super chat or subscribe, it should pop up on the screen, and there should be a noise, so I at least see it. It's a little delayed, but it'll still pop up eventually. And Scorpion's Edge, it's good to see you. Welcome. But yeah, okay, this guy's working on this, so he's going to take, how long is this? 14 minutes? Okay, that's not too bad. You're probably going to need more fertilizer, or more seed, excuse me, so we probably should grab our seed guy. Where are we at? Let's hop down here. We'll hop out of this guy. Our seed tractor right here, this guy, which I think we're actually going to, let's do this. Let's just park this guy out of the way. Nick Jones, the best way to start on No Man's Land? Whew, that's a tough one. Honestly, that map is so set for you to be able to do exactly whatever you want to do that it's kind of hard to answer that, really. But yeah, so if you guys are looking for Chellington Valley, it is out and about on a couple of third-party sites, so if you just Google it, you should be able to find it. But all right, let's get this guy loaded back up. We got some seeds around here, so this should pop out, maybe. Oh. You able to get it over there? Okay, sure, we'll grab it. I guess there's seeds in both compartments now. Not necessarily what I wanted, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Scorpion's Edge, that's awesome. You're on vacation this week, so you're doing great. Glad you're able to go out and get some vacation in. We probably should maybe stop by the store and... Oh, no, I want... Come on, put your pipe away here. Probably should stop by the store. What do you guys think? Probably should stop by the store and get some more seed. Let's go ahead and... Pallets, let's go ahead and buy ourselves maybe, what, $18.90? They're expensive, but we're doing contracts, so we'll go ahead and buy 2 of them because we're going to need it. I don't want to get any more in debt if we can avoid it, and I want to try to pay off some of our debt today as well. So 60,000 in the hole, but Marco, what happened to the map download? There's a bit of a falling out with Giants and the mod maker, so it's just not available at this time, but which is kind of sad. But anyhow, it should be on a couple of third-party sites. Yes, Wayne, there is trustworthy sites. Actually, if you join my Discord, we have a list of some of the trustworthy sites on there that are good ones and safe ones to download mods from. Most of them in general are okay, but some of them are more sketchy than others. Brenda Hunter, does anyone else get motion sickness while playing FS? I don't, but I can understand, especially I can understand the motion sickness, especially if you aren't used to it. But anyhow, someone just subscribed up there. I'm trying to read it. I read it too late. But anyhow, welcome to the channel. If you're in here, you may not be in here. It should be anyone that subscribes in general, I believe, pops up on there. It's based on my experimenting with it. So it could be any person that's not in here. But if you are in here, welcome to the channel. Yeah, Havoc plays. If you get yourself a PC, it'll be fantastic. I love playing on PC. I know a lot of people love consoles, which is absolutely great. I wish that they had... I wish all the mods you get on PC were available for consoles. I mean... I think there'll be more of that when they eventually release a new iteration of the game, which I know some people are like, oh, they're not going to do it. I think they probably will, but anyhow. Yeah, Green Yellow Ducky, this thing does have 2 compartments. I used to have fertilizer in the one, but it was out, so it just loaded seeds into that one. I should have been more careful about it, but it's okay. We'll probably need both compartments anyways to haul the seeds we're going to haul anyways, so. Sarah, I believe, Sarah, that's how you want to go by your LS How Equine. You just said you just started your first day of college. That is awesome. I have actually, this is my 2nd week of college starting up for this year. I finish out this year, I should hopefully graduate. So this isn't my first day, I guess. But I'm not quite there, but I'm getting close. Slow and steady. So I'm almost done. So, but that is awesome. Congratulations on that. And yes, there, Quiet Hitman put in there the Discord link, which actually, let me go ahead and just pin that real quick so you guys can go ahead and make sure you join the Discord, the Farmer Cop Discord. You would definitely want to do that, so make sure you join that. Come on, get to the other compartment there, buddy. I have had issues using this in the past. I feel like this thing isn't the best. There we go. That'll work, whatever. JXMXS, there is some places, third-party sites to get Chellington after it's been removed, so just be aware of that. Costigan TX at Farmer Cop, have you considered using a steering wheel and pedals and control? Oh, geez, I hit the lime pellet. That's a collision, right? Oh, jeez, hit me twice. I have considered that, yes. I don't, just because I don't know, I'm just into this. It's not necessarily the price that really matters to me. I mean, I make a little bit of money on YouTube, and I don't do this full time either. I mean, we need to slow down, make sure we don't get any speeding tickets through here, but let's check and see where we're going. So get to field 80. We need to probably we'll probably take this right here and head down out that way. So, or this left, sorry. But yeah. Oh, ASIM, it's good to know the one from the horse pack is much better. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, Sarah, slow and steady. This is your 5th year of college. Yeah, no worries. Change of major sets you back. That's what happened with my wife. She got a degree in biology, but she went to school for 5 years. And hers actually wasn't even, she did change her major, I guess. She was elementary education, and then she switched to that. But yeah, that happens, so no worries. If you complete college in 4 years, I think you're a madman. Absolutely, you're very smart. But anyhow, so that's very, very normal. I would understand that. So yeah, but yeah, so Costigan, I don't really use controllers and stuff just because, I don't know, I enjoy just doing it the way I'm used to. But anyhow. Yeah, Scorpion Edge, you said your guess the new FS would come out in 2022 or the earliest end of 2021. That's probably fair. I would guess 2022. I'd even guess midway through 2022. Maybe it's just because I want to mentally prepare myself to be ready to wait a while. But Benjamin, our planning for the day is to get some contracts done. Maybe cut down a couple of trees around the farm just to get them out of the way. But oh, where do I want to go here? I need to take this turn right here. But yeah, I want to get some seeding contracts done. On seasons here, we have a little bit of downtime right now. All of our fields are planted up and good to go. If you guys have been keeping up the series, that's awesome. If you just watch the live streams, no big deal. I'll try to keep you guys updated. If you guys don't like to watch live streams, which you probably wouldn't be here if you didn't want to watch them, but I try to, in every episode after a live stream, I'll give you guys a quick update of what we accomplished in the live stream. So yeah. Outdoorsman, that would be awesome. I'd love to start a vlogging channel. For now, I'm trying to stay anonymous, but yeah, I would enjoy that. Yes, Jason said that, Benjamin, there are crashes on the agenda as well. Yes, we have a lot of crashes on the agenda today. We should be crashing multiple times on a regular basis, so yes, that will definitely work. James, absolutely, you should join the Discord, as a matter of fact. I would encourage you to. It's a really great community, honestly. It's pretty non-toxic and everything like that, and if you're toxic in the community, you just get kind of booted out. We don't really tolerate that there, so everyone's pretty chill there. How are you doing, my friend? You got more overlap than maybe I wanted for you to have, but that's okay. You're doing good. You're 8 minutes in. How is that contract looking? We don't even have to go all the way. 38% or 38% done. The next one we want to do is field 73, which where is? Jack, you just subbed, but it didn't pop up. It might pop up in a second. Hold on 1 second. I'll wait for it. I'm looking for it. It might pop up. It's usually a little bit delayed. So it could still potentially pop up. If it didn't, I really apologize. But Jack, welcome to the channel. Thank you. Looking at this, Green Yellow Duck, you got a controller last week. It was a little learning curve, but does make driving easier. That makes sense. I don't understand that. I won't let you join, James. James, if you message me on Facebook, I can also send you a link if it didn't work. But here, let me pin that new Quiet Hitman just sent in a new link, so there you go. Lay Cheriton, good to see you in the chat. And the Big Rex, finally good content. Thank you, I appreciate it. What are we looking for here? What field? Field 73, let's see here. Field 73, 1, 2, 3. Okay, field 73 is just up the road, so we'll head up there. And then after we get 73 done, I think what we'll do is knock out field 92, but we're going to borrow the equipment for that. Field 92 is fairly large, so it would take ours a good chunk of time to do that. ASAM, actually, yes, I have played John Deere Drive Green. What I don't like is I feel like it's only about driving the tractors in there, which is great, but I want it to be more in depth and have more stuff going on. But yes, I have played that game. I enjoyed it for a little bit there. Oh gosh. But okay, so 80, he's doing good here. But yeah, so some of the stuff I'm thinking about around the farm. So if we hop over, where do we want to hop here? And by the way, if you don't know what we got planted out here, we have carrots here in this little field, which is awesome. That'll be for our chickens. And then we have, what do we plant in this one? We have, I think we have triticale. Yes, we have triticale in that one. This one we have a spelt in, and this one we have linseed in. Field 3 here, and we have grass out here. And we have a lot of grass, actually. If we go turn our grass on here, we have a lot of grass through here, so we'll probably be able to mow a lot of this. and do some silage and stuff like that. So that'll be kind of exciting. James, you don't have Facebook? That is okay. If you leave a comment in any one of my videos, I will make sure I get to it here, hopefully today, and leave you a link to the Discord if it didn't work up there for you. So definitely do that, and I'll be able to get you one over there, or get you a link so you can get in. But yeah. Nice Havoc plays, filling some ammonia into the tanks after the corn harvest. Fantastic. Hope the corn harvest went good for you. Yeah, Scott, I agree. He said for contracts, you should leave the course play width to the actual width just so it doesn't overlap. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, definitely. I agree with that on that. But yeah. I haven't had any lag on here today. It might be just your computer on there, or maybe your settings are a little too high for your PC. If you turn them down a bit, you might have less lag. You might have less lag. I need more coffee. Let me get a sip of coffee. Thank you, Lay, saying you love the content. I appreciate it. This guy's got to be running out of seeds here soon. Once this guy runs out, I'll go show you some of the trees I want to take out. But yeah, so if you look here, he's overlapping just a touch on, well, now that we're looking at him, on his left side, on our right side, which we really don't need that for the, as far as the, whatchamacallit, for the contract work. It doesn't matter. It's not, we don't need to make the field perfect, so it doesn't really make sense to do that. Nick Jones, I can absolutely be telling some cop stories. Actually, the other day, Nick Jones, I stopped someone on the highway here. It's a 55-mile-per-hour speed limit. It was the fastest traffic stop I've ever had, the fastest person they've ever gone, or the most over, which I'll say it to you, and I know a lot of agencies and other cops have had much higher traffic stops, but I don't do speed that often. So anyhow, Discord, we got a new link by Jason. Let me go ahead and pin that, just so hopefully it works there. Replace pinned. There we go. Yeah, so I stopped this guy who's going 91 in a 55, 91. He's going 36 miles per hour over the speed limit. I just gave him a ticket. I told him I really couldn't justify not giving him a ticket. I normally give warnings to people, but he just, I couldn't not do that. So we'll stop him, and we'll leave that all as it is. Open. So now we can just open the cover, and then he'll actually drive around like this, and it'll be a little bit easier to refill him as we go. But we'll get him filled up here. So yeah, I gave him a ticket. It was a $300 some odd speeding ticket, so it was quite a hefty ticket, but I couldn't not justify giving him a ticket when he's driving that fast, especially since there's other cars on the road and he was passing people going that fast on a 2-lane highway, or on a 4-lane highway, excuse me. There's 2 lanes going each direction, but yeah, just going way too fast. So all right, let's go ahead and have you drive. Beautiful. Keep up the good work. All right, we'll get this guy out of the way a little bit, and that guy should be good to go. I'm not going to leave yet though, just in case it will not work. But James, I'm not sure why it's not working for you. It might just be something with Discord that you might have to work out somehow that way. I'm not sure, but yeah. Jack, nope, you don't have to say anything on the Discord. You could just be on there just to see the updates, the upload schedule, anything like that. You don't have to engage at all if you don't want to. But yeah, easy peasy. You don't have to do anything on there. No, Scott, 20 plus over is not a felony. A matter of fact, it may be a misdemeanor if they're going as fast as that person was. Maybe I could argue a misdemeanor, but definitely not a felony. The only traffic violations that are a felony in the state of Washington are like vehicular homicide, and your 4th DUI is a felony. So like there's not very many felony level traffic offenses in Washington. Those are the 2 main ones I could think of, but really you have to do something extremely serious. Royal King, welcome. Owen, good to see you. Wayne, I'm pretty sure I've talked to you already. Yeah, I've welcomed you, haven't you, Wayne? Anyways, Wayne, you're welcome here. Oh, Wayne, you stopped one doing 110 at night, gave him a warning. Yeah, I understand that. If they had been in the middle of the night, the roadway conditions have been fine, I probably would have given a warning, because I get it, you know, but they were driving past all sorts of other cars. It was in the middle of the day, and there was a lot of people out and about, but yeah. And I really don't like to write tickets. I write tickets maybe on 5 to 10% of my traffic stops, if that. But yeah, John Barley, good to see you. Good morning, Farm Cop. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's Marcel. Good. Welcome to see you here. Well, I don't know what am I saying. It's welcome. It's good to see you here. How about that? I need more coffee, obviously. This is my earliest stream I've ever done. And on how you just subscribed. I don't know why the subscribe messages aren't popping up, honestly. It's kind of frustrating. I even tested them before, and I had one pop up earlier in the stream, but I'm not. They're supposed to kick out a little bit of noise, so that way I can actually hear them. But I haven't even seen any of them pop up, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But this guy needs to speed up, I tell you. How is his contract going here? Got to be getting somewhat close here. Yeah, 79%. He's getting there. Haven't used too many seeds, so. Barry Grant, hi from Scotland. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. If you guys are just joining us, it's good to see you guys in the stream. Hopefully the stream time works out for you guys good. If it doesn't, just let me know. I can always do them later. I could do them earlier, but I would be... I would need a lot of coffee. Royal King, hi from South Africa. Welcome. It's good to see you. Yes, Moose's Garage. I am more Spirit of the Law versus Book of the Law. My main goal when I'm doing my job is to actually solve problems. So if I, for example, the way I look at it is if I stop a car for a traffic violation, if I feel like I can actually educate that person and I feel like they're genuinely sorry about what they did and they understand what they did, or maybe they made a mistake, they didn't realize what they did and they're like, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. If I can get a good conversation going, even if they're lying their pants off to me, if I can get a good conversation going where I feel like they're not going to do that, not going to make the same mistake again, or they're going to hopefully correct their action, then I'm totally good giving a warning. But if I can't have that conversation with them and they're just upset with me, or I can't get through to them where I'm like, hey, I just want to educate you about the issue, then it kind of leaves me no choice but to issue a ticket. So I really try to do it that way and kind of vary it the way I go. But At War with Wolves, thank you for thanking me for my service. I appreciate it. It's an honor to serve my communicate. I can't talk today, guys. I am sorry. This is terrible. It's an honor for me to be able to serve my community. It really is. I'm really thankful that I have the job that I have. Outdoorsman, anyone else do GTA RP? I'm assuming that's Grand Theft Auto roleplay. I don't. I do some farmer roleplay on here. But anyhow, John Barley, thank you. Stream time is great. Good to know. Jack Shilgales, you just joined the Discord. Thank you for joining that. It has a lot of information in there for you. Scorpion Edge, cops have it tough. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate that, Scorpion Edge. Right now, it's been kind of an interesting time for law enforcement, but at the end of the day, all the good cops are going to still go to work and they're going to serve their communities. They're going to do the right thing, which is really what matters at the end of the day. So, anyhow. Marco, he said, subscribe alarm, try not to interfere with storytelling. Did it come up? Have you guys seen subscribe alarms? Have I just been missing them? It's supposed to let me hear it as well, so I actually know to go look over at it. But, oh man. Eddie Gomez, greetings from Texas. What have I missed? Well, not much. We've been doing some seeing contracts here, sewing contracts. But, yeah. And there you go, Quiet Hitman. If you want to see Farmer Cop play some other games, go check out his other channel, Gamer Cop. I do have a second channel. But, yeah. Sarah, what kind of dogs do I have? I have a Corgi Border Collie mix, so he's like a large Corgi. He's fantastic, really adorable. I love that dog to death. Then I also have a Boston Terrier, which she is really old. We adopted her really old because she needed a home, so she's kind of in retirement with us. But yeah, thank you, Ethan. Everyone liked the video. Sarah, do you have dogs as well? If you do, let me know down in the chat so I can see what kind of dogs you got. How's this contract? 96%. We're almost done with this bad boy, and then we'll move on to this one right here, and then we should maybe try to do some fertilizing, though there's been some issues with those on this map. So we'll try to do maybe some fertilizing as well, since we have our fantastic fertilizing machine. But we'll want to keep an eye on this, because as soon as this is done, we want to go ahead and accept it. We don't have any borrowed stuff going on, so it should be fine to do that. But yeah. Oh, Koskian, you're outside Austin, Texas. My parents actually used to live in San Antonio, Texas. They're military, so they were stationed down there for a little bit. But yeah, that's awesome. Al, I agree with you. That is definitely important, but it goes in waves. It just is what it is. Jack, yes, I am. I'm a full-time police officer. I appreciate you thanking me for my service. Thank you, Outdoorsman, as well. And Will, good to see you in the chat. How are you doing, my friend? Will has been a friend of the channel for a very long time. Will's been on this bad boy for a long time. Well, I don't know if you know what subscriber number you were, but you're pretty early on, if I remember correctly. Oh, contract is done. Stop wasting my seeds. Complete that. So that'll give us $2,500, and then we're going to accept... Where is it at? It's the other sewing one. 73 right there. So I think we can do that one without using the equipment. I should have had the multiple contracts. I should have added that in, is what I should have done. Let's go ahead and grab some more seed, then we'll drive down there and get this one going. The B-Man, you just joined the Discord server. Welcome to that. It's good to see you guys in there. Trey, good to see you. Recent subscriber, really enjoy your videos. Heard about you from the Farm Sim Guy. Keep up the good work. Thank you. And if you guys have not subscribed to the Farm Sim Guy, that's pretty much a requirement. You guys definitely should go do that. The Farm Sim Guy puts out some fantastic content, He's been doing a survival challenge on, I can't even remember the name of it now. Gosh, I'm terrible with names. And then, yeah, he's got some really great gameplay series on there. Does lots of live streams and stuff like that. So fantastic. Absolutely great. So definitely go check him out on there. But, yeah. Brian, you say you want to join law enforcement. Any tips? I would say keep your nose clean. Obviously, they're looking for people that are upright, standing citizens. Not to say that you can't have been in trouble. I mean, there's several. I mean, if you make mistakes, or even if you gotten arrested for minor stuff in your past, as long as there's just kind of some time between it, they'll still hire you as a police officer. They're looking for you to be an overall decent human being. And what field are we going to here? 73. Okay, so take a left and then head a right, head up that way. Okay, but the sign says give way. Well, that's not going to happen. We're just going to drive where we need to. But yeah, Brian, so joining law enforcement, I think just going on ride-alongs with the agencies you want to work for if they have. I know it's hard right now with the current world situation we find ourselves in, but yeah, so I mean, try to do stuff like that. Yes, I do need the follow me mod. You're absolutely right. Definitely need the follow me mod in here, but I'm trying to keep this one basically so I have only mods, or mostly only mods, that are available for console. I know courseplay is not one that falls under that boat, but I'm trying to keep it as console modded as much as possible, even though I don't play on console, I play on PC. So yeah. Oh gosh, Chesmic 2, my favorite farm sim map. Oh man, I don't even know. Where's the entrance to the stupid field? I don't even know what my favorite farm sim map is. I mean, right now it's, I think, maybe this one. Maybe along with No Man's Land. We're not going to fit in there. All right, guys, don't look. We're going to drive through a fence here. It's fine. We're allowed to do it occasionally. Let's get courseplay set up here real quick, and then I'll catch up on the chat here. No overlap, 0%. And we'll just go around a million times on field 73. Generate course. Beautiful. Okay. From first waypoint, get this guy set to go here. Oh, what are we planting? I should probably see what we're actually going to plant here. Wheat. Okay, thank goodness I checked that. Oh, I passed it. I'm on. Wheat, wheat, wheat. And there we go. Okay. Drive course. Okay, beautiful. I'll get caught up here in the chat real quick. Oh yeah, well, so you said you're around the 250 sub. You recommend the 250 sub special, so you've been here for a while. The Shade Tree Rocket Surgeon, good to see you in here. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, a WD Bullseye, have we only crashed 4 times? There's no way. We've crashed way more, maybe. Depends on what you count as a crash, I guess. Maybe major crashes. Oh gosh, Scorpion Edge, it's cool to hear you here from the FSG, the Farm Sim Guy, which, by the way, if you guys are just joining, definitely go check out the Farm Sim Guy. Looking down here, let's see here. Josh, you have a 2-year-old purebred German Shepherd. That's awesome. German Shepherds are great dogs. Great dogs. Absolutely great dogs. But yeah. Oh, Graceland or Idaho from SS15. I didn't even know about those maps. Brett Lee, good to see you in there. Oh, Outdoorsman, I should try the Holmerkra map. I believe Mr. Silly P has a great series on that. I don't know if I will on that one. I got so many maps I want to play on, quite honestly. And how they haven't said anything about updates on this map because it's off the mod hub for now. Yeah, Moose's Garage. Good thing there's no chickens this time. Well, we'll have to go take care of the chickens at some point. But yeah. At Farmer Cop, what is the point of using console mods on a map that's not on console? The purpose, I guess, is for people who are watching me play that play on console to be able to use most of the mods I use, because that was just one thing that they wanted from me. Even though they can't play on this map at this time, hopefully they will eventually. I don't know if that'll ever be the case, but I understand what you're saying as far as that goes. But just so if they're going to do a gameplay on a similar map, maybe like Sandy Bay, they can do that. So, does Seasons affect forestry? Yes, it does, Brett. I'm currently working on a Seasons tutorial series. But yeah, the Farm Sim Guy, I turn up and you're driving through hedges. The Farm Sim Guy is in the house. It's good to see you, my friend. Yeah, you pop in just in time for me to drive through a couple of hedges right in front of you. Oh gosh. Jack, I don't have a tutorial on how to use the Follow Me mod. There's a couple of tutorials out there that are pretty good. I honestly have never used it. I just have never done it. Yeah. Outdoorsman, seasons do affect forestry to at least a little bit of a degree. The trees take a lot longer to grow. They take 5 years in game to grow instead of 12 days, which they do on normal gameplay. So they take a lot longer to go. Maycroft, you were sub 65. I know you've been here for a while. I didn't know you're sub 65, but I knew you were probably below 100. So it's good to see you in here as well. Thank you for supporting the channel as long as you have. Ignacio, hey there, Farmer Cop. Ever thought you would have any Spanish viewers? Well, here I am. Well, welcome. Buenos dias or buenos noches, depending on where you are in the world. So it's good to have you in here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm not very good at Spanish. Don't expect me to do anything else, but I can say a thing or two here and there. Oh, gosh. You guys are fantastic in the chat here. So much good stuff in here. Ryan, good to see you. Howdy, welcome. Good to have you in here. Ryan, I absolutely agree with you on that. Oxygen, David, and Giants, I really hope they get that figured out. Giants should definitely help them. Regardless of whose fault it is, I'm not going to get into that argument, but if Giants was smart about what they were doing with Oxygen David, they would be like, hey, we're sorry, and they would give him a little bit more respect and say, hey, can we please get your mods back on here? But, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh. At Farmer Cop, what map are you thinking of playing on after Willamina Forest? Well, WD Bullseye, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's two maps I have in mind. Or actually, there's three maps I have in mind. Only one of them has been released. Two of them have not been released, so I'm not going to say anything else. But, yeah, so there's a couple of different things I've been tossing around as far as ideas, but, yeah. Brett, it doesn't affect timing of cutting or anything like that. You can cut them whenever, so it doesn't affect that. It just affects their growth time, basically, as far as forestry goes, but, Buffmeister, good to see you in here, saying hello in there. I tell you what, since we are seeding this field, and this is going to take a little bit of time, I am going to go grab a warm-up for my coffee. So I will be right back with you guys. You guys hang out in here, and I will be right back and enjoy some of this beautiful airport music. All right, I'm back. It didn't take me too long to fill up the coffee. And Ignacio, you said good afternoon, buenos tardes, about 17:30 there. Thank you, I appreciate it. The one I didn't say, I said buenos dias and buenos noches. I should have said buenos tardes as well, but welcome. That's good afternoon in Spanish, in case your eyes are wondering. At least I believe that's the translation. Grizzly Mountain, is that one of Maycraft? Is that one of FDR's maps? But I think I know what you're talking about there. James, what do you think is your favorite mod? Ooh. Honestly, it might be maybe the milling machine. The milling machine, as far as like a piece of equipment, that thing is fantastic and very versatile. You can use that doing just about anything. So that might be one of my favorites there. Yeah. Yep, Outdoorsman, you're right. Seasons do not affect tree prices. Well, they actually do affect tree prices a little bit. They can, throughout the year, they have different demands. Yeah, the stream, Brett, will probably go on for about an hour and a half, would be my guess. So we're probably, I started around 8, or at least when I started actually coming on here. So we'll probably go for another 45 minutes to an hour at the most. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the airport music. Jack, I don't usually watch Silver News, but yeah. And really, King, yes, I do drink hot coffee. I drink it black. I don't put anything in there. FBI, oh, the FBI is in here. Hello there. Welcome. Matt, welcome. Good to see you in here. Matt has been a good friend of the channel. He's one of the Shanty Boys Map Creations people, modders, amazing modders. But anyhow, oh yeah, good to see you guys out here. FBI, we just got here to check in and make sure no illegal things are being conducted here, and it looks good. That is good to know. Unless crashing is extremely illegal or a federal crime. But anyhow. Keith All, hey Farmer Cop, great content, really enjoy the tutorial vids. I enjoy the game, but I just can't seem to stay on one map and I always have to restart. And I only do start from scratch. Any advice? Oh, I feel your pain. It's hard. There's so many, especially as many maps as they keep coming out with. It's so hard to stay on one map because you see a new map come out, you're like, well, I want to play on that one. So it's just hard for me. It's like I have to kind of, because I have a series on it, which, and it's like I still like playing on these maps and everything, obviously, but they keep releasing new ones and it's just, it's hard sometimes. Angel, good to see you in here. And Christoph, welcome. Good to see you in here as well. See you guys joining the chat down there, but yeah. And the FBI are saying we support FS19 streams. That's good news. That's important. Fantastic. Get a little drink of coffee there. So yeah. Okay, let's take a look back in here. this is going well. That's slowly making some progress there. Let's get our... We're definitely going to need more seed at some point. So let's get this guy down there. I should fold up that pipe. There we go. Get that out of the way. Jackson, the tree stump remover. Which one per se? I know there's a couple that they got out there. I usually use the FDR one, but now the T-Rex has gotten an update, or the Trex has gotten an update. So that one's pretty sweet now. But yeah. The shade tree rocket surgeon. Nothing to see here, G-Man. Fantastic. Quinn, good to see you down there in the chat. Welcome. If you're just joining the stream, I'm driving through bushes, crashing, and doing the usual farmer cop sort of stuff. But yeah. Ethan, thank you. I appreciate it. You're saying I have the best content. I appreciate that. It really means a lot to me. I also have some of the best crashes, I think, in Farm Sim. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, Jack, don't crash. The FBI's watching. Oh gosh. WD Bullseye at Farmer Cop is at the very least is one of them a map from an external site. Actually, I think they're all, well, actually I don't know. The two that haven't been released yet could be any number of maps from any different place. So I don't know on all of that. But the one I'm looking at that's already been released is on the mod hub. But I am kind of looking for a good, I would replace one of the ones that will likely be released on the mod hub for a third-party mod site one, for sure. I would be happy to. I haven't done a series on a third-party modded map, so I'm definitely interested in doing that at some point. Gary, hey, Farmer Cop, you make great vids and helpful tutorials. I'm curious. Sorry, I'm trying to not crash as I'm reading this. This is not going to go well. Let's just, oh gosh. Let's just, we'll just loop around here. Don't mind me. I try not to drive through the hedges as much as possible. Usually if I'm going to do it, I do it off camera, but you didn't see anything. Okay, we're up here on the field. Look at that. But Gary, sorry, I got distracted. I'm curious, do you ever get bored of FS19, or do you always find a way to make things interesting? I have gotten bored of FS19 before, but I think doing content on a channel, I don't think I feel like I'm more excited to play the game now than I was when I started my channel. I feel like it just gets more and more exciting, and I have so many ideas and so many different things I want to run on here. So it's just, there's so many different things. So I haven't gotten bored yet, which I don't think I ever will, quite honestly. I think a lot of the thing I enjoy is engaging with you guys in the community, which is fantastic. So, all right, how's this guy doing? 16 minutes left. 16 minutes in. How is your contract looking there? 27%. Okay, so he's making progress there, slow but sure. Jack, I try to stream 2 times a week on each of my channels, 2 times on Farmer Cop, 2 times on Gamer Cop. So, thank you, Scott. No, don't worry, FC. No one saw any of that. Thank you. Don't watch my don't watch any of my crashes. You didn't see. Excuse me. He didn't see anything. Burp down here. I've never burped on a stream. That's a new one. Nino, there's so many things I'd like to see in a new game. I like to see be able to landscape using your own equipment. WD Bullseye Crash Counter +8. Yeah, there's so many things I'd like to see. I'd like to see some more crops, some more animals, just kind of the basics, some of that stuff that's in there. I feel like some of the mods they come out with that are kind of quality game mods. Like, I feel like something similar to courseplay should be available in the base game, I think, or at least something like that. That way you actually can, I feel like that would be something that should be in the base game. So with AI workers, a little bit improvements to the AI workers, I guess, is a big deal to me. But yeah, I think some of that stuff would be kind of important. So, yeah, I think that's some of the stuff I'd like to see. Obviously more equipment, more stuff like that. So that's some of the stuff that I would like to see as well. I think at least in general, that's some of the stuff I'd like to see happen, is some more of that kind of stuff. And it looks like Angel Hernandez super chatted 99 cents. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. That actually goes to help support the channel quite a bit. So we haven't done a giveaway on here in a while, so I think we'll have to do a giveaway. I should do one for the new Grim DLC that's coming out tomorrow. That's what I should have done, but I don't know if I don't know if everyone's necessarily gonna like that. They sprung that one pretty quick. They announced it, and a week later it's gonna come out. So yeah. Yes, Asim, that's actually a good point. You're talking about seeing a second gem coming with only a front lift kit. I think what I'd like to see is more like vehicles, like more trucks, more cars, more vans and stuff like that. I think that's something that's really missing, and some name brand stuff in there I think would be important. So you know, having like the ability to buy a Chevy truck or a Toyota pickup truck or a Ford or a Dodge or whatever brand, you know, which I doubt that'll all happen, but if they could get even one brand, that would be cool to have that in there. Quinn, my favorite mod is probably the milling machine, I think, is what it's probably gonna end up being. But yeah, WD Bullseye, see more crops. I think that's a good point too. I'd like to see more of that in there. Yeah, Shade Tree Rocket Surgeon. Yeah, I agree. Courseplay Auto Drive. Those are some stuff I think that would be really quality of life improvement, especially for console players if they had that on here. So, yeah. And Jack, have fun. Go get some of that cornbread. You did that. Cornbread's great. Fantastic. Me and my wife like to have honey cornbread and chili every few nights or so often, but yeah, it's fantastic. Gary, I would definitely consider that. I have so many games I want to play on there as well. Actually, let's get this guy refilled. Strap driver. You're going to want to go to current waypoint, and we're going to want to open your cover. Go grab our seed tanks here. Get this guy filled back up so we can get him working again, because we don't want any downtime with him. Yeah, well, yeah, Bill, I get that you're saying the Follow Me mod is why you went to PC. I definitely can understand that. A lot of people really like the Follow Me mod. I've never really used it a whole lot. Not because I have anything against it or anything, but yeah. Yeah, the Shade Tree Rocket Surgeon. Yeah, someone left a comment about that a while ago. I might incorporate that into a Willamina episode at some point, but the FDR helicopter would be definitely pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Yes, I agree. Jason saying follow me on console would be great, and I'd also like to see global company type mod that doesn't use the animal system. Absolutely. I think doing a lot of that stuff would be a lot better. Yes, WD Bullseye, honey cornbread and chili. If you don't know what chili is, it's like beef, beans, some spices. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a really thick stew. That's not that. I don't know. Chili's its own thing. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Nick, I'm not going to comment on that because I just try to keep it kind of politically free on my channel here at all different points of everything. So I don't make any political statements on here at all or anything like that. We're here just to farm, have fun, and occasionally talk about some police stuff, which I know can end up being political, but we're trying not to go with that. Well, you're cruising. Keep up the good work. You got to be getting close. 40? You're not even close. Oh gosh. Okay, so as far as fertilizer goes, 14, 27, 14. 14 looks like it's the best one. Where's field 14 at? It's just up over here. Yeah, 14's right there. So let's actually grab our other tractor. And let's get the fertilizer spreader at least staged up there. So let's do that. Yeah, John, easy development on console would be great as well. The easy development commands. Yeah, more mod space on console would also be fantastic. So I think those are a lot of really good points as far as that stuff goes. Let's see how this guy gets way down on here. I actually really like this little tractor. It's not bad. And it's fairly inexpensive, at least overall. It's not that pricey to buy. That looks a little too big for it, but we'll go with what we got. Can we lower it down? How low does that get? Oh, we should be fine. Hopefully that's not bouncing off the roadways we're going about, but we'll see. Scott T, I do. Yes, I put like, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. Like the kidney beans type stuff in there as well. James, I'll be online probably for, looking at the time here, probably another 40 minutes. Maybe a little bit less, maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes is probably a safe bet for me. But, yeah. Ethan, what do you mean by how do you start working for someone? You're talking like real world type stuff, or maybe a little bit more specific on that would help me out a little bit to answer that a little bit better. But, yeah. Yeah, quite him. Good point. If Giants doesn't increase the slot count on new gen consoles, there's going to be a lot of mad customers. That's a very valid point. There will be. Yeah, Kubota would be a great one, Quinn. I agree with that. Kubota would be a great one to see in base game. Oh, slow down. I win. Oh, no. He kind of tipped. That was his fault there. I had the right of way. Eddie, favorite handgun and favorite long gun. My favorite handgun's a Glock 17. It's also my duty weapon. Favorite long gun's probably just any sort of AR-15 style weapon. I think I like those quite a bit. That's what I use at work as well. So maybe a 223 is probably what I would go for. That little Prius looking thing is just tailgating the crap out of me. We're going as fast as we can, buddy. Oh man. Anyhow, we're continuing on here. We'll let you get past us here. Go for it. You're the one that wants to drive fast. Now you're not going to do it, huh? There you go. Ugh. Ugh, and there's another one? You get past us too. Oop, I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. WD Bullseye, or no, ASEM I have not. Sorry, ASEM I have not. Battle King, good to see you in here. Yep, there's an FC multiplayer server if you want to join it. Where's the field? It's down here a little bit further, wasn't it? It was field 14. Oh no, it's right here. Field 14. Where's the entrance to field 14? Potentially right there looks suspiciously entrance-like, so we'll drive up over there. But yeah. The Farm Sim guy, book him. I agree with you. Oh gosh. Yeah, John Barley, no kidding. Yeah, there's some jerk drivers just like in the real world out here. I think this is the entrance up here. We'll see in a second. This guy's actually doing pretty good hauling this baby around. Oop, 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 oop. Yep. Oh no, gate, gate. Oh, we just slammed into that gate. Oh gosh, let's open that baby up. There we go. All right, we'll travel through here, get ready to go so we can do this here in a second. And Costigan, I appreciate the $10 super chat. He said, thank you for all you do and God bless. It should pop up an alert here on the screen, but I want to make sure I mention you. So the alert should pop up here, hopefully, to give you, there it goes, popping up on the screen just now. Fantastic. So thank you, I appreciate that. That really definitely does help to go support the channel, so I appreciate you for leaving that in here. That's one of the big things I'll say about doing this is, I was a little concerned going on here as a police officer and doing this and saying, hey, I'm a police officer, and kind of making that part of my branding. But honestly, I've had nothing but support from people on here, which has been incredible, really. So I'm definitely thankful for that. You guys have been awesome in a community sense, and everyone that's come on here. I've had a couple of negative comments, but I mean, it's not, they're very few and far in between. WD Bullseye's keeping the crash counter set there, so now we're up to 15. Oh gosh, so many crashes on here. Oh gosh. Looking through here. Oh yes, the Shade Tree Rocket Surgeon. Love the AR and 308. That's a good rifle right there. Absolutely fantastic. Nick Jones, how do you start a YouTube channel? Just go on there, sign up, and start it. You can sign up, just make a new name, set up an email. Basically, just set up a Gmail account, and then you can make whatever branded name you kind of want. As far as all that goes. But yeah, so fantastic. Jason, absolutely, I appreciate that. Jason says, hashtag we support the police around the world. There's a lot of people that go out there and put their lives in the line. A lot of first responders, police, paramedics, firefighters, all that good stuff. Military, all those different people that go on and to defend their countries and the people that live in their community. So definitely, absolutely on that. What do we got going on here? All right, you're working. I think we'll go knock out field 14, the fertilizing contract. If we can, we'll try it out. And then we'll jump to field maybe sowing. Since we already have that guy set up there, let's get him, make sure he's good to go. My favorite cruiser, outdoorsman, I drive a Ford Explorer, but I think my dream cruiser would be a Dodge Charger. I think that's my favorite of all time. So I think that would be what I would want, but 36, 40, 45 is right. That's the biggest. Yep, 45. So this would be, we could probably knock this out real quick once we get able to do it here in a second. I may add in the multiple contracts mod just because it makes it a little bit easier, but we're working as far as we get as far as everything goes. Yeah, another good rifle, 30-06. Anthony, you're absolutely right. I've shot a couple of 30-06s. Yeah, got a little bit of kick to it, but they're fantastic rifles, absolutely. WD Bullseye, at Farmer Cop, any tips on how to edit videos for beginners? Yes. So first off, if you're editing and starting a YouTube channel and you want to kind of do that for free or not to have a whole lot of expenditures, the best way to do that, I think, is Shotcut. It's a really easy video editing software. It's very intuitive. It does crash a lot, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. But Shotcut does take a while for rendering videos. That's the only downside. I use Adobe Premiere Pro, but again, there's a fee associated with that every month, and it can get a little expensive. So if you're not making enough to cover it, then it's not worth it. But yeah, that's what I'd say, is use Shotcut, and then watch tutorials on Adobe is pretty easy to use as well, but watch tutorials on whatever editing software you use. So that's what I would do. Gary Da Silva super chatted $4.99. Thank you, Gary Da Silva. Said thank you for making great content. I really appreciate content, not contact. Well, Sorry, Gary, just thought of that. Thank you for making great content. I appreciate that, Gary. That really does help support the channel. So thank you guys. What do you guys think? Should we do a giveaway for the potato harvest DLC? That might be something we do. I'm getting more coffee in me. That's what I need. You can never have too much coffee. If you guys have not already, you definitely should subscribe to the Farmer Cop channel. If you haven't left a like on this video, you definitely should do so. There's 78 of you watching, and we got 60 likes on here, so I bet you we can bump that up pretty high if you guys all... yeah, Hal, I leave it open. I leave it open because if he runs out of seeds, if the cover's open like that, I can just pull up and I don't have to cancel the worker, and I can just refill it, and he'll keep going without having to do anything. Yep, absolutely, Deathstrike Gavian, that's very true. Yep, the police kind of become a scapegoat in a lot of different stuff, but it is what it is, you know. I honestly, it doesn't bother me anymore. I seriously have had people just yell at me just because they need someone to yell at. It's just you take the brunt of a lot of hate, but it's just as long as you don't let it wear you down. But it does wear down a lot of cops, especially cops that have been doing it for a while. But yeah, Ryan, thank you. Said just found you and subscribed to the channel. Welcome. You guys definitely should join the Discord channel if you haven't already. Let me go ahead and pin that most recent link in there. Replace pin. There we go. And the Gamer Cop channel as well. Quiet Hitman posted a link down there as well. Potato harvest pan FC doesn't like it too. Yeah, Jason, I don't like big potato harvest maybe anymore, but I'd be willing to do a small one. Oh gosh. John, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Snotty65, morning from Australia. Good to see you in here. It's morning for me as well. I don't know how early it is there for you, but it's 8:51 in the morning for me. Gary, you have a great day. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for stopping by as well. You got to go, but I will have a good day, and I will stay safe. You as well, my friend, especially in the crazy world that we live in. And Bill B said state troopers drive Chargers there. I'm not sure you live. I know I live in Washington, so I know a little bit about Idaho law enforcement. I know a lot of the troopers there drive all-wheel drive Chargers, which are pretty sweet, even though they have so much snow there. But in Washington, a lot of the troopers, most of them I'd say, drive Ford Explorers, just like I drive at work. So they're pretty good cars. The Ford Explorers actually handle extremely well, like very, very, very well. So they're really great cars. All right, this is going slow but sure. We're slowly getting there. I really want to get the fertilizing contract done, but that's what I really want to get done, is get that fertilizing one done, because that'll be quick. We'll get that knocked out real quick, make a little bit of extra cash on here. So yeah, if we can on here we already got one sowing done. If we get this guy done, get all of the fertilizing ones done, and then I know there's something, if you borrow the equipment, it kind of glitches out a little bit. Yeah, there's another fertilizing one there. So if we can get most of these done, I don't like to do the transport ones because I feel like it's a lot of work for not a lot of reward. But anyhow. Yeah, I've already put 9 hours on here. This thing has worked hard, Bill. This thing has been worked hard. We're in our first year. We're mid-spring. We've already put that many hours on it. But yeah. WD Bullseye at Farmer Comp, what is your plan for this series? I'm not sure. Actually, I would like to get a few years in. Maybe do, 25, 30 episodes, maybe a little bit longer. Kind of depends. But yeah, so I don't know. This episode, the next series that's going to wrap up is probably going to be Willamina Forest. So we'll probably have another 5-6 episodes in there. So maybe 2 or 3 weeks more of Willamina. Then that one will wrap up. And then I've got a few ideas for new series that I want to throw in there. But yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on. Anthony at Farmer Cop, do you play on Xbox sometimes? I don't play on Xbox or PS4 or 5 or anything like that. I just have my PC. I don't own any consoles. So I don't play on any of those at all, just mostly because I don't have them. And I prefer PC gaming, which I know a lot of people love console gaming, which is great. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with that, absolutely. So, but yeah. Jason, we set up a GoFundMe to get FC a Hellcat Charger to police his streets. That would be great. I'm not sure if my chief would let me drive that. Oh, gosh. Oh, Bill B, you're over in Iowa? Nice, fantastic. I feel like a lot of the Midwest states kind of have Chargers. I could be wrong about that, but the all-wheel drive Chargers actually do really good in the snow as well. But yeah. Yeah, I'm giving 797 horsepower to Farmer Cop, especially in the form of a sporty car like that would possibly potentially be a mistake. And this guy's about to run out of seeds, so let's get hopping this guy right here. All right, let's go over here. Get this guy refilled over here. Should be just about done. He's got to be getting close. But here's why I leave the cover open right here, Hal, in case you're wondering. So I can just pull up. It'll refill him. And once he's full, he starts his engine back up and gets going again. So I don't have to do a whole lot else. So that's why I like doing that. Just saves me a little bit of time. We'll get a little bit further out of the way here. He should be fine. I can't imagine he's going to need more seat on here. But it's okay. We don't really need to drive this guy anywhere. But, yeah. Jason, yeah, and get Blue Rhino 1 while we're at it. What could go wrong? Well, Jason, Blue Rhino and I would probably get arrested for street racing for one. Oh, gosh. No, we're good. We're good. We wouldn't do that. But anyhow. Any new mods for Xbox One? There should be actually the mod review. Let me tell. How's that uploading? It looks like it's 100% uploaded. I'm going to just go ahead and while we're on here, I might as well just do this real quick. I'm just going to post the mod review for today because it is fully uploaded. So let me go ahead and just finish off the last couple of things. Make sure everything's good to go on that. Yep, as YouTube always does, they put too many ad breaks in there. So let me take out a few of those ad breaks because YouTube will automatically place them, but I usually take them out because I don't want that many. I like to have a couple ad breaks in there, but nothing crazy. YouTube on one time on an hour-long video, YouTube put in like, I think it was like 22 ad breaks, and I was like, that's like one every 3 minutes. But anyhow, let me get this posted real quick, and public. There we go, done. The mod review is now officially out. Don't leave the stream, obviously, to go watch it, but if you guys want to, you can. But anyhow, yeah, there we go. Jack, I live in Washington State in the U.S., so that's where I live at. Fantastic place. I love where I live. I love where I work. Oh. Yeah, Street Racing Cops. That's quite a nice ring to it, though. Should be a YouTube channel. Shouldn't be something we actually do. Tom, good evening to everyone. I'm assuming you're somewhere else then, because it's good morning for me. But yeah, good to see you in here. Oh, gosh. Yes, we could. ASAM, you could definitely get me a Ram truck. That would be awesome. I actually own, that's what I own. I own a 2012 Dodge Ram 3500 with the extended cab and the extended bed, which is a massive truck, but I do use it, so it works out. At least I don't use it maybe enough to justify it, but it's fantastic. It's not lifted or anything. It's stock, but it's pretty nice. Anyhow. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Deputy Bull's like, now I'm going to leave. FBI is going to pull up the second monitor to watch the mod review. Yeah, you can always mute me here or whatever, or unmute the mod review when you see something you like. This guy's got to be getting close. How close are we on this contract? Active. Ugh, only 93%. All right, you know what? We're taking over. We're taking over this. That's going to probably fertilize, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, well, we're going to get it done. I think we're going to get it done faster than this guy is. But, Nick, I don't think I have, honestly. I don't think I've ever shot a 270 rifle. Thank you, Matt. It is a fantastic truck. I wish it was, I like black is my favorite color for cars, but my truck is, it's white. But, hey, I'll take it. It's a great truck. I bought it used, obviously, because like, new trucks are very expensive. But, yeah, so anyhow, it's a fantastic truck. I've had it for, shoot, I've had it for a few years now. I've almost got it completely paid off, which I'm very excited to have that done. That'll be some extra money in my pocket every month. But, yeah. Oh, and Battle King, I don't play Fortnite. Alan, good to see you in the chat. Welcome. Yes, Jason. Cop, the twin of Farmer Cop and wild brother of Gamer Cop. Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, we're giving this guy some free fertilizer as well, so hopefully it lets us wrap up his contract sooner rather than later. But it shouldn't be too much longer. Probably could have just been patient, but we're going. We're gonna get it done fast as possible, and then we'll be done using our seed, or at least doing contracts, because we'll borrow the equipment when we do our next seeding contract. How close are we? 99. Yeah, we're getting there. So close. We'll just drive right up the middle. This guy's gonna wonder what happened when he's harvesting this year, but oh, now we're going slow. Come on, finish it. So close. Oh gosh. So actually, yeah, so ASM, mine is doing fine, and mine has, gosh, I think my truck has almost 120,000 miles on it, but yeah. And the Myth 1 Cal Beast, this is an early stream. I'm trying something a little bit different. I'm going to stream on Gamer Cop at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but we wanted to try this out to see if this worked better for some people. So there we go. $4 grand. Beautiful. Okay, Field 14 fertilizing. We're going to accept that, and then we'll turn this guy off. And we will turn this guy off because we can knock out that fertilizing contract. No big deal here. Okay. This should be a quick one to knock out here. Are we not doing anything? Are we on the wrong field or something? Oh, it says it's completed. Well, that's not great. You know what? We're still going to use the fertilizer because that's how we do it here. Now, we're not going to see what we're doing, but we're going to try. We're just, so that way it leaves a little bit more fair. We're just going to pretend like we fertilized this field. We can see the edges there where we're hitting, so... I know I should just stop. Well, actually, we can pretend to fertilize here in a second. Let's get our other seeding contract going, so we'll complete that. Yes, and then sowing. Let's go ahead and borrow the items for that. Beautiful. We should be able to hop down to the shop then. That's right, there's a glitch with the fertilizer contracts. I knew that. So we won't do any more of those, I suppose, which is kind of sad, but it'll be fine. And we're actually going to buy, I think, just one pallet of seed just to throw in this guy, because we'll use probably at least that much. There we go. Oop, 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 oop. Don't run over the spikes there. That will pop some tires on here, but... Yeah, Hal, that's sad to hear. I wish that, gosh, I really wish that Giants would have treated Oxy better so I could just get some updates on this thing. But yeah. Yeah, Sam Easels, yep. Sam Easels. I'm gonna say that's your name now. I don't know. If I'm saying it wrong, you can let me know. I'm trying. What are we planting there? Let's figure that out real quick. Wheat, oh perfect. A lot of people growing wheat. And actually, where is that field? Maybe I should figure that out too. 92's right there. Okay, so just up the road from the shop. So no big deal, we can drive right up there. But yeah, it's a little bit of a bug with the fertilizing. It's a little bit sad. I might go role play doing some fertilizing contracts. It's mostly I just want to make sure we don't, you know, waste the, or we don't just get free money. Just because I don't think I really want to do that. Maybe I won't do them, but we'll see. 30, is it gonna, it's gonna give me a speeding ticket here. I might crash a lot, but I'm not trying to get any speeding tickets. Go around the roundabout here. Should be able to head out this way, I believe. We're going the right way? Field 92? Yeah, we're going the right way. Perfect, okay. Gotta make sure I'm watching where I'm going. I'm in town. There's actually people that could get hurt here if I drive like an idiot. But anyhow, continuing on. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome. Good to see you. We're playing on my Chellington Valley series. This is episode 6 already, which I think we've only been doing this series for a week and a half maybe. But yeah, there'll be several more episodes coming out this week, so I'm pretty excited about that. There'll be another one coming out tomorrow, I believe, as a matter of fact. So yeah, this series is just kind of a more laid-back series of mine, and I'm really enjoying playing on Chellington here. So, all right, field 92 is right to our right. But where do we get? Oh gosh, don't hit a car. Where do we get into this field here? This one's got islands too. I need to make sure I remember that. Yes, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It'll go to support the channel. So that would be fantastic if you could do that. Ooh, 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 that was close. Close collision. How do I get into this stupid field? Field 92. Oh, wait, oh, that looked like a suspiciously entrance-like path right there. There it is. Back up, back up. We just got to drive around the back of these guys. Ooh, I haven't crashed yet. Well, I mean, I did run through that bush, but I haven't crashed yet. We're doing great. Sorry, I'm whipping the screen around quite a bit here, but I'm just trying to get around here without killing anybody. But yeah, here we go. Outdoorsman, it's very true. I mean, I know they don't really care, but I try to not run them over. Somehow I still feel guilty about it, but okay, seating here, course generation. We're on, oh geez, field 92. Headlands around. We'll probably do, let's see if we can't just do that. Do 1,000 headlands, and we do need a bypass. Simple. Generate course. How bad is that going to look? Oh, it doesn't even know what to do. Very confused. Okay, that's a pretty good course, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll start at the I had it first waypoint. There we go. And drive course. 30 minutes, not too bad to make that kind of cash there. With our fertilizer, or not our fertilizer, with our seeder, it would take like an hour and a half. So we probably won't end up finishing this by the end of the stream, but we're still going to get it going. So yeah. Yeah, Battle King, how do I drive so smoothly? Oh, Scott, I put in the overlap, didn't I? Oh, no. Hold on, let's redo it. Course generation. Can I make it negative? No, I can't. Oh, gosh, there we go. Okay. I'll even make this, let's even do that. We'll try that. Okay, there we go. Drive course, first waypoint. Okay, there we go. How about that? All right, that should still make it a little bit better for us. So thank you, Scott, for bringing that up. I totally forgot there again. Thank you. No overlap. Oh, gosh. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get, so that'll take, he's going to be working on that. Let's get, I don't know when he's going to run out of seed. Let's get this guy there first. That way he's just got some seed in case he needs to use it. The exit looks like it's over here for this field, but we're just going to drive through this guy's yard real quick. Sorry, buddy. Actually, your yard's kind of fenced in. I don't know if you own this land or not, so we're just going to pretend like you don't, and I'm just going to try to get out of here as fast as possible without you caring too much, hopefully. And then looking at our map here, okay, so we're going to take a right, then a left, and go through town again. That should be the best way to get out of here. Beautiful, beautiful. Grant, I don't know. I don't know if anyone in the chat knows, but I don't know where the Arcus Combine is from. Battle King, no worries. You have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping in. It was good to have you on the stream. Yes, Scott, I won't blame you if I complete the contract only 99% because of that. No, Scott, with my luck, it'll be something like 95%, and I'll be wasting a ton of seed going around, and or wasting a ton of time trying to go around and figure out all the parts I missed. Behav Preet, I do have a multiplayer server. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, by the way, as well. I'm not very good with name pronunciations. As some of you guys think, oh gosh, well, there's a crash. Oh, geez, we're flying through the air. Woo, could take back control of this bad boy. I do have it. I don't play on it just because I don't really have the time right now to do it with putting out content and working full time. But if you join my Discord, you should be able to join the server through there if there's openings. But outdoorsman, yes, very true. Oh gosh, oh my goodness, that's hilarious. You guys are great. I love this community. I honestly do. This is a fantastic community. It really is. Okay, let's hook a nice left through here. Look at that. That was a beautiful turn. Oh, I would say beautiful turn. Maybe not. Okay, it was a turn. It wasn't a beautiful turn, but it was a turn, regardless of how we look at it now. Oh, gosh. I'm thinking I'm going to have some pizza for kind of lunch and breakfast. I think that sounds good. Well, actually, I have some bacon I could cook. Sorry, I'm getting hungry, guys. I'm starting to think about what I'm going to eat. All right, let's get this guy turned into here. Anthony, I do love the sound of the TLX engine. It actually sounds fantastic starting up. I agree with that. WD Bullseye says we're up to 18 crashes now. Oh, gosh. We're making progress, slow but sure. And we're crashing plenty of times. Okay, here we are. You're good to go. And then you can honestly go back to the farm. Let's get you driven back to the farm. Start you back up here. Close that cover, probably. How do we get out of here? How did I get out of here before? I guess I could go... This might be a better way to get back to the farm, maybe? There's a gate down here, at least. I don't know if we're not going to fit on that road, are we? I'm worried we're not going to fit on that road. We probably should go this way. Yeah, it might go south pretty fast. But as far as fast this way, yeah, we'll probably head up there and... Yeah, we can cut over that way. Okay, I see a good route for us. We'll head up here. Head out of this guy's driveway again. Apologize, buddy. And then we will take a right, and then we'll take a right to go past the shop again. So we'll take a right and a right. Beautiful. That'll work. That'll get us back there eventually. This thing is a pretty wide seeder. Quite honestly, it takes up a lot of the road. Morning from Sydney. Welcome, Steve. Good to see you in here. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you in here. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome. We're just doing some contracts, getting some stuff done around Chellington Valley here. But yeah, we've just been, honestly, that's all we've been doing is chatting and doing some contracts of various sorts. We'll probably wrap up the stream here in 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes or so, somewhere around there. But yeah, that way I can start working on recording some more videos for you guys. Seasons Tutorial Part 3 is coming out later today, and then I want to start getting some stuff done for tomorrow. And at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, if you guys are looking for another stream to watch, you definitely should check out Gamer Cop at 12 p.m., which is in about 3 hours that'll be streaming on there. I think we're streaming, are we streaming Satisfactory, I think, today? I think it's Satisfactory we're streaming today, because I think we did Arc the last stream we did. So I think we're doing Satisfactory today, but I could be wrong on that. Oh gosh, I feel like I am wrong. Let me check real quick. Actually, no, I don't have a schedule pulled up, so never mind. I'm not going to check. It'll just be a surprise. Whatever we're doing. Oh gosh. Yep, WB Bullseye, take a right, then a right. That's right. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm driving off the road here. I'm watching the chat. That's what I get for watching the chat. Oh goodness gracious. Here we go. We're doing good. We're going to make it. Oh, this is where it gets tricky here. Oh no. We're jammed. We're jammed and we're glitching. Oh no. Well, that works too. Oh gosh. Let's get out of this guy's way. This guy's come flying in. Oh no. Oh gosh. Yes, that's right, Gaming. You should let Gamer Cop know that Farmer Cop sent you. Okay, thank you, Quiet Hitman. I am right. It is satisfactory today. Fantastic. Okay, well, if not, that's what we're playing now. Quiet Hitman said, and so it shall be. Oh, gosh. That was a pretty bad crash over there. Anyhow, we're just going to keep going. Oh, goodness. We're almost back to the farm. I'm driving all over the road. We're doing fine, though. It's all going to be great. How is that contract doing so far? They got to be doing pretty... Oh, yeah, actually, they're making good progress on there. Second loop around. Contract, 15%. All right. That one's doing fantastic. Yeah, Marco, I got a good combo crashes in there. Oh, gosh. Speaking of seasons, are they going to update it so you can load animals when waiting... or wanting to buy them, or is there a way to work around it? I don't know about a way to work around it, and I'm sure that they probably will update it because they're normally pretty good at keeping everything up to date, or at least working on updates constantly. Simon, would Farmer Cop get a referral bonus then? Yes, absolutely. I would. Oh gosh. John, yes, I do know that Farming Simulator is not Destruction Derby, but sometimes I forget, or I act like it is. I apologize. All right, we'll park you just in there for now. While we're down here, how are our chickens doing, actually? Let's check on them. Chickens, they haven't died yet. Oh, we have more chickens. Is that... We accidentally bought 200, didn't we? We should have some really young chickens in here. 204, yeah, look at that. We got some baby chickens in here. Fantastic. 100 eggs. They look like they're doing pretty good. I mean, obviously, other than the food category they're missing, but I don't think their health is decreasing as fast, so that's good. Michael, there is a mod to help with horses. It doesn't work necessarily as well with seasons, but you can download the Global Company base mod, and there's a horse helper mod built in with that will help you do that. So you can do that. Let's go up here and finish our fake fertilizing. Yeah, I know we don't own the land. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. I should have... Oh, no, it's letting me use fertilizer. Okay. I just want to waste some fertilizer. Can't you just let me waste some? I don't know how much this would actually take, but we'll just drive up, down, maybe back. Maybe we'll just make a loop and call it good. But yeah, we're fertilizing nothing. If you didn't know, it's because we accepted a fertilizer contract, and when we accepted it, it completed it automatically and paid us. So I want it to be fair, so we're doing this. Anthony at Farmer Crop, how do you fix the glitch that causes you to not be able to place animal pens? That is a very very map dependent issue, and I don't have a good fix for it. Sometimes just loading in and loading out will fix it. Sometimes reinstalling the map or reinstalling animal pens will work, but yeah. Ryan, I'm not sure what the exact ratio. I've heard many things. I've heard what I'm running on here, I believe, is I have 9 to 1, 9 female chickens to 1 male. I've heard 7 is best, where if you have 6 females and 1 male, but yeah, there we go. So WD Bullseye putting it in there, 1 rooster per 6 hens. So there you go. So I think that's what I've heard is the best, but yeah. Oh, now WD Bullseye got rid of it. Never mind. Quiet Hitman says 10 chickens to 1 rooster. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure as far as all that goes, but I think we can call it good here. We've kind of fertilized some of the land here. It'll be fine. We'll head out the back door here. Head back up to the farm. I don't think we'll do any of the other fertilizing ones. But, yes, roosters are cosmetic without the mod. I think my chicken test actually showed that they improved the productivity maybe a touch, but not anything that's really worth having them eating your food for. So, yeah. Oh gosh, we're crashing. Alan says, did you get your license? Because it doesn't look like that. Yeah, I got my license. Just because you have a driver's license doesn't mean you're a good driver. Oh, gosh. Jason. Jason says 10 Haggies to 1 Haggie. Fantastic. 10 to 1 ratio. Oh, gosh. All right, I'm heading up this way here. Yeah, I haven't read. I don't know if the season's guide actually has anything in there as far as everything goes. Harley Quinn, good to see you in here. He said, I'm here. I love these streams. Hello. Good to have you in here. As you know, well, I'm just kind of crashing and doing the farmer cop type of thing. So, you know how it goes. Farmer cop-ish stuff. But we'll get this back to the farm. We're up to 10 grand now. We're working on a $15,000 contract. I know we rented the equipment or borrowed the equipment, so we're not going to get as much off of it. But, hey, if we can get some of these different contracts and stuff done, that'd be fantastic. I actually might just keep you guys in until that contract's done. I might as well, because I would just finish it off camera anyway, so we might as well. Okay, Steven, the game says 8 hens to 1 rooster, so there you go. Yeah, WD Bullseye's keeping track of the crash counter, so thankfully we're not keeping track of every traffic violation, because I've crossed over the lines about 1,000 times now. Good gravy, that crash counter couldn't even fit on the screen. But we're doing great. We're doing okay. We'll get this guy back to the farm. Boy, I'm getting really hungry now. I don't normally get hungry this early. I don't normally eat breakfast. I normally just drink a pot of coffee for breakfast. But which is kind of funny, actually, because breakfast food is some of my favorite food. I love getting like a big old breakfast platter at a diner or something like that where I got to see everything on it. I'm not a big pancake person, which I know saying that might be kind of a controversial thing, but anyhow. Brett Lee's asking, who's a farmer down there in the comments? If you guys are a farmer in here, let Brett Lee know. Harley Quinn, yes, just because you have a license doesn't mean you can drive. Barry. Washington State is a prime example of stupid drivers. Harley Quinn, as a police officer in Washington, I can say you are correct on that one. And if you are from Washington, I'm not trying to make fun of you at all. But obviously, in general, Washington drivers are fine, but there's quite a few bad ones out there. Simon says the breakfast of champions equals a double espresso. Or espresso, sorry. But yes, very true. Okay. This guy's back at the farm now. We'll just pull him in here. We'll leave the fertilizer spreader on him. No sense in taking it off. I don't know when we're going to need it next or anything like that. There we go. You're good to go. Okay. How is our contract going down here? Oop, we can jump in the tractor there. Not too bad. Great. Doing good. Almost out of seed, though. Oh, excuse me. Almost out of seed, but let's see here. Let's go to the contract. How you doing? 37%? Okay, so yeah, we'll need to get some more seed here for him in a second. Where's our... Oh, he's right there. Okay. We'll wait till you run out, and then we'll go ahead and stop you. I don't want to fill it all the way up because, well, I guess it actually doesn't matter because once if we fill it all the way up, he'll just keep going. And then we can just unload it before we take it, or before we finish the contract, and then this tractor and seeder will disappear since it's borrowed. And then we should be able to just load it back into our trailer over there. So that should actually all be fine if we load it up too much. Not a big deal. But Outdoorsman, I've heard of Donut Operator. I don't really watch a whole lot of other YouTubers other than Farming Simulator YouTubers, but yeah. Yeah, WD Bullseye, sure, rancher, that counts. You're just farming animals. Mouse2222, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you down here in the chat. Gray Prox, is that true that the Farming Simulator series is over? I don't think it is. It could be potentially, but I don't think it will be. If it is over, they'll continue to release DLC. I don't think that the game will ever really die, quite honestly. But I think they'll release at least one more game, so yeah. Death Strike Gaming. Hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, I hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to... Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's not really a whole lot else I have going on. If we complete this contract, we just got fertilizing ones in there, which they shouldn't pay us if I borrow the equipment. But, yeah, this is going to pay us out pretty nicely, I think. I think it's only about $2 grand for the equipment, so that'll be nice. Should be able to pay off maybe 20 grand off the loan, which I know we'll maybe have to borrow more if we need more, but we can kind of pay it off so we're not paying interest on as much of it as possible. But yeah, anywho. Lisby Vin, yes, the quads are fantastic. Those things look absolutely great. Ryan, what other farming simulator YouTubers do I watch? Mr. Silly P is my favorite farm sim YouTuber. He's kind of what inspired me to start a channel, so I watch everything he puts out, even if it's not farming simulator related, even if it's not PC related. I watch all of it because he plays primarily on console. I also watch, I'm always looking for new YouTubers to watch, but primarily I watch Farmer Rev, who is a member of my Discord. I watch Farmer Rev. I also watch Evil Clown, who is a smaller YouTuber as well. The Farm Sim guy is fantastic. I've been enjoying watching him. I watch DJ Goham, and a couple others. I watch a little bit of Farmer Klein, a little bit of Clutch, some of those other ones. I don't watch a whole lot of Dagger Win, but I should watch some more Dagger Win. He does put out some pretty good content, but I probably need to watch more of it. I feel like there's too many good YouTubers out there for, yeah, there's too many good ones out there to be able to watch them all, I feel like. Let's get this guy's cover opened up, and let's hop in. He actually made it a lot farther before running out than I thought he was going to. All right, let's go get this guy refilled real quick. Is Traveler in the house? Oh gosh, gotta go get the mare. Fantastic. Diz Traveler / Diz Farmer is the mayor of Copper Springs on my No Man's Land series, which that's a very in-depth series. But that one's probably gonna go for at least a fair amount longer. All right, there we go. Get you in there. I'll probably have to switch over to the other tank here in a second, but that'll be fine. Oh no, maybe I'm on the right one. We'll see. Beautiful. Okay, oh, he's not full yet. Let's switch over. There we go. So I switched to the other tank there. Yeah, Ryan, you're very right. Silly P is awesome. I just love how wholesome, just so laid back and very down to earth he is. I think it's just kind of how he is, and I love it. It's fantastic. All right, there we go. He's got all of our seeds in us now, which is actually quite a bit of, actually we'll leave that, well, no, we're not going to need it again probably. So go ahead and drive course at your current waypoint here, and then we'll go ahead and hop out of you, get out of your way. Keep doing your thing, hop in this guy, and we'll go park this guy off to, well, it doesn't actually matter where he's at. We'll just park him over here for now. He's empty. We're not going to need him for at least a little bit here. Yes, well, I can open up the map so you can see the PDA. So here we are. Here's the PDA. I'll turn grass off, makes it a little bit clearer to see. So here's the PDA for Chellington. The starting farm, you start off with field 36, field 1, 2, and 3, this whole chunk, which I think field 1 is the biggest on the map, which is not usual that you'd start with that right away. But anywho, yeah, so we got some different stuff planned. We got carrots. I made a little field there for carrots so we can have those for our chickens. We have grass up here that we'll make into silage. Regional warrant. Good to see you in here. Hey, Farmer Cop, just found your channel and love the content. Earned my sub. Keep up the great work. Love it, man. Thank you. I appreciate you subscribing and enjoying the channel. Guys, if you are just joining now to the live stream, go ahead and hit that like button. We are 3 likes away from 100. That would be fantastic if we can hit 100, which I think we can do it. But here's the PDA for you, Will. As far as everything else goes, yeah, there's a lot of sell points, a lot of cool detail around a lot of the towns and different aspects of it. So, yeah, the BGA is actually pretty close to. I'm just a little hop, skip, jump, and a couple of right turns away. But anyhow, there we go. Does Traveler say you're overslept? When's the deadline for the speech? You got some time, my friend. I'm probably not going to work on No Man's Land until at least this afternoon. So if you can hopefully get it to me by then, that'd be fantastic. But don't tell anyone else about it. We don't want to talk about it. Anyhow, Diz Farmer and I are working on something. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of how everything is. Where's the tractor at? Oh, I got to zoom in a little bit so I can click on the tractor. Come on. There we go. You're doing great. How close is this contract? 53%, over halfway done. That is awesome. Good to know that. Let's see here. Our chickens are doing fine. I mean, we can go check on something else, but everything else seems to be doing, I mean, we're probably doing okay in a lot of things, quite honestly. Safrican, good to see you. Welcome from South Africa. Good to have you in here. Nice, we hit 105 even. Look at that. That is fantastic. I appreciate it, Costigan. You're looking forward to watching more of my content, and to stay safe, I will. Thank you very much. So looking at time, I know we're not quite done with this contract, but I'm going to be honest. I am really hungry, and I have to pee, so I might end up wrapping up the stream here. But if you're going to watch me stream again, we're going to do it. So a couple other streams happening this week. Later today at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is in about what, 2.5 hours, I'll be streaming on my Gamer Cop channel. We'll be streaming Satisfactory. And then also on, let's see here, on Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll be streaming Ark Survival Evolved on Gamer Cop. And at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Farmer Cop, I will be streaming Willamina Forest. So make sure you check those out. But yeah. Holy cow. Deathstrike Gaming, currently collecting my largest field on PV County. Autodrive says it took approximately 14 hours on my one combine, 143 hectares. That's a lot. And Joseph Sprague, thank you. You said you love the videos. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But anyhow, that is going to be the end of the stream. I've blabbered on long enough. I'm going to finish this out, get something to eat here so I can start recording some more videos. There should be a couple more videos coming out today. So I will see you guys on the next stream. If you guys enjoyed this video, or this stream, I guess I should say, drop a like down below. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you all for coming and watching.